Hello everyone, it's me, Coffee Stitcher. There we go, that's better. Didn't want to sit where I wanted it to sit. How is everybody? Did you all have a good week? If you celebrate Valentine's Day, I hope it was good. If you celebrate Mardi Gras, I hope it was good and safe. If you celebrated Ash Wednesday, you know, I hope it was a good week for everyone all around. We got king cake at work, which was always good for me. I love king cake. But yeah, so it was a good week all around, I think. At least for me. Didn't accomplish quite as much as I had hoped I would stitching-wise, but we'll get to that when we talk about WIP updates. I do have a little bit of haul. That doesn't count against my Stitch for Stash budget. And, obviously plans for the week. So we're going to kind of go from there. Of course, there's some Q&A. So we'll start with the Q&A. Clear as Crystal asks, do you still have your Etsy shop? I remember you had one before. I do. It's Coffee Stitcher Design. You're welcome to buy. I haven't done any more designing since the Mr. Rogers, and I probably won't. Tammy Foles asks, what is the name of the group on Facebook that you can get rid of WIPs? It is Adopt a WIP. Lisa Richter asks, what are the Wizard of Oz ornaments hanging behind you? Did you stitch them? And yes, I did. This is actually the series from Brooks Books. There are 12 altogether. There's obviously the main four, the two witches, the wizard and a flying monkey, and then there's a, you can't really see them from here, but there's a Gillikin, a Winky, a Munchkin, and a Quadling. Sharfron asks what my profession is. I'm in banking. I do customer service, so I'm the guy when you can't get into your online banking and you call to get passwords reset or you're having an issue. That's me. Or when you're like, why do I have this $30 fee? That's me. So, stuff like that. Or my debit card doesn't work. Katie Rim asks, what thread did you use for the Zodiac circles? I am using Lamplight from Ship's Manor, and it's a silk. I think I'm only gonna need one skein because I'm doing it on 36 count, and I'm not gonna do the little corner pieces because I want it to be round. So I think I'll be okay with one skein. And we've hit the bottom, sort of. Clicking to load more. There we go. See, and I guess that looks like all of the Q&A. Not a lot this week. As you all know, I do love the Q&A. So throw anything at me you want. Alright, so let me do my little bit of haul. One of it you'll actually see when I do my WIP update, because I'm already using it. And one of them is going to get used on my new start for February. Okay, so I got my minders from No Name Needle Minders. So, on this card is Velma, because she's the best. A Wizard of Oz poster. This one, it's Dorothy and Ozma. And Dorothy has a cat, so I'm guessing this is probably from Dorothy and the Wizard and Oz. I'm guessing that's the book, because there's a cat on her lap. But it could also be Patchwork Girl. I don't think it's Road to Oz, though. Yeah. It's, and this is not, like, anything bad, it's just, since that's sort of a generic Dorothy Ozma, I'm not really sure which book it comes from. And then some smaller ones. Boop. An octopus, because I love octopuses. The Four Friends, this comes from a lobby card from the 1949 reissue, because for some reason that was when they were like, Dorothy's gonna wear a red dress. Randomly. Sesame Street, because it's the awesome. and a heart button, which is going to go on my new start for the day, for the month. Okay, so that was the little bit of haul. So this week I worked on Farmhouse Christmas. I didn't actually, at work, I didn't actually get anywhere near as what I thought. Well, I finished it and I was going to do the border, and Monday I forgot my Q-snap. Or no, Monday I had to run an errand, so I didn't have time. Tuesday I discovered I didn't have a Q-snap, so I had no way to stitch, because I can't stitch in hand. So that was a problem. Then Wednesday, I overslept and was 20 minutes late to work, so I didn't stop to grab a Q-snap. I just got myself out the door. So I only got to stitch on it Thursday and Friday, so that's all I got done on that. But I did finish the actual piece itself. So, I will say for those of you who are looking at it, thinking about stitching it, and haven't kitted it up yet, definitely I would go for Cherry Cobbler. I would definitely go for the green. The brown, some is a little variegated. I don't think it's enough personally for me. But the green and the red, I would definitely go ahead and get. The rest, I would do the DMC on. So, there we go. So I should be able to finish the border this week at work. That back in the bag. So I like I said, I'm pretty sure I'll have that one finished this next week. So okay, so there's that. Then I was gonna work on Legendary Creatures, and I did actually technically work on Legendary Creatures. I just didn't accomplish anything, and I think some of it was I pushed myself really hard on Little Red and Farmhouse Christmas, and I think I just kind of needed to veg a little. And I think a little bit of it as well, even though I absolutely love the piece, and I really do like this month's, I think, you know, you've got, this is all I got. I got half of Nessie and the start of the Ifrit. And that's the other new minder. I got Creature from the Black Lagoon, because I love that movie. I still haven't seen Shape of Water, though. But between Medusa and the Leprechaun, Nessie was just so much green, so that was when I switched up to the Ifrit, but I was not really feeling this one this time around. So I will come back to it here in a little while. But like I said, I think, by and large, I think it was because of the, just how hard I pushed to get the other things done. So, alright, so then, on the 15th of the month is when I do Work That Whip, and then my reward is to do a new start on the 18th. So there will be a new start today, however, I've got a little left to do on this one. So I finished Alice. So no real changes. I did do, unlike I did last time, because she actually liked the way this one looked. I did do French knots for his buttons, and then obviously I filled in the sky. So there's that, and then I started the frame for Secret Garden. So I'm going to finish out the frame, because that's probably only going to take an hour. There's just not, I got the bulk of it done last night, but but last night, or yesterday, we were gone a good portion of the day. So I got a little stitching done before we left, and then I got only about an hour. I didn't get very much stitching time, so this would have probably been finished if I'd had a normal Saturday, but since I didn't, I'm gonna have to do that this week. So, or today. And then I will start my new start, which is Grandma's Garden from Soda Stitch for Foodie February. So, and I'm starting in the middle. So we'll see. My goal is to get Grandmother done. I think I am missing one or two of the colors. I may have to go do some digging in other projects to see if I've got it somewhere. But I will be starting that one. She's just so cute. I kind of quit doing the Winter Olympics Sal. I think that may have also contributed because it was stressing me out trying to fit things to it. So I may or may not participate in the challenge Sals just because that I find a little more constricting. But I will at least do the other ones. So, technically Zodiac is, I'm supposed to do it actually tomorrow. So we shall see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So there we go. With that said, I think that's everything for this week. This is a shorter video. Didn't have a lot to talk about. I hope everyone's having a good week. I hope you all have a great week. I'm off on Monday because President's Day. Woo! That's exciting. But otherwise, yeah, that's kind of it. So, anyhow, I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you next week.